Welcome everybody. That is not the way I wanted to start this Russia, Renegade, and Madden NFL gameplay with a sneeze. Welcome everybody to the Russia, Renegade, and Madden NFL 20. Before we get started, I'm going to share this video with people so that they know I am live. So give me just a second. Alright, there you go. Alright, so there you go there. Make sure that everybody knows I'm live on Discord. Alright, so there we go. We're going to be coming from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England. This is a Monday night game early, so it is Monday afternoon here, but it is Monday night there in London. So it was between Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. So looking forward to bringing you this gameplay between these two teams. And I'll be bringing you all the commentary for it today. You heard the announcers yesterday, so you will hear me today. Let me make sure that they can hear me on here.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a man on his 8th NFL team,
Alright,
Ryan
you can hear me.
Fitzpatrick, and the Miami Dolphins, as they match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Alright.
With that, we head across the Atlantic to London.
You can hear me, so let's get started with
and maybe a little jet lagged. Here are Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach,
whatever.
thank you.
This is game 2 from London. We had one game already from London, and that was between
Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series.
The Hall of Fame game was from London. So we've had 2 preseason games. We'll have 4 or 5, I think. Regular season games that we'll bring to you from London, and then 4 games in the regular season from Mexico.
Yeah, how about 2018?
So,
a case of the haves and the have-nots. In 16 game seasons in the NFL,
that is that
year,
we are looking forward to bringing you all this.
That in baseball, basketball, other sports, turnarounds can take 3, 4, 5 years. In football, it could just be a few months.
Again, 10 minutes per quarter will be the rest of the preseason. So this week, preseason week, rest of this preseason week, and then all of preseason week. Next week will be the last preseason week. Dallas will take on Tampa Bay. So the next time you'll see Dallas is also the next time you'll see Tampa Bay. So Dallas played yesterday. Tampa Bay plays today. They'll both play on Thursday against each other.
So Hunter Pinion now to kick this one away.
You'll get to see them in
That'll be
the
taken
Thursday
in the
night game.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and
All
they'll start at the
our games
25. Out come the Dolphins here, and last year at this time, if you remember, we had quarterback battles all over the NFL, really. Cleveland, Buffalo, Arizona, and New York with the Jets. So this year, there's really only a couple. One in Washington, one with the East
game
Dolphins.
is
Remember,
between
Miami and Tennessee, so it's a camp battle between
Green
the
Bay.
second-year
The
man
other
and Josh
one
Rosen,
is between
or the
Tampa Bay
36,
and
about
Dallas.
37-year-old, and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Charles, who do you think ultimately wins this job?
Partner, I'm not Brian Flores, the head coach
there
of
you
Miami
have
Dolphins,
it. That's
but if
that.
I were
So
to
hopefully
him,
everybody's
right,
having a
whether
good
on
day.
TV, radio, or whatever, I'm starting Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm taking the veteran, and he's getting the ball for the first game because they're going to play a very tough Baltimore Ravens defense. In fact, their first 4 are brutal. The Ravens, the Patriots, and Dallas, then home against the Chargers. Then they hit their open week, and I just think that record will dictate what they do from that point on. If they're 3-1 or better, then Ryan Fitzpatrick keeps rolling. 2-2 depends on how they're playing.
Red jersey,
but 1-3 or below, then you got to find out what you're getting in Josh Rosen, the guy they traded for, because they're going to have to make some decisions before next year's draft.
Allen's got it complete.
Around the shoulders
and the 33 following a
red
gain
stripe.
of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The starting 11 defensively for Tampa Bay.
Logo.
And Ndamukong Suh was an all-pro when he was with the Detroit Lions in 2013, 2014. Many people think that maybe he might either be slowing down or not playing at the same level. My eyes tell me he's still playing at an elite level.
If you haven't seen the other video between Dallas Cowboys and the Texans, that was a Texans blowout. Then go ahead and see it. That was the first game that we had done on pro level. This is the second game we've done on pro level. Also, be sure you check out Friday's versus Renegade. There's also a correction video.
He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a pass strung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confident.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play gets
our Monday night
down
game
to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10
in London.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. And he hits Drake. Busts through the tackle. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
If anybody's new to this channel, be sure you give this video a like. Be sure you, if you haven't already, subscribe.
On the right side, open is Gesicki.
And notification bell.
Good defense holds into only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Live with the video.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
I post videos daily on this channel except for the weekend. So Monday through Friday I do this Red Fire Renegade and team play.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
Pro football.
This is taken at the 3.
Pro football. College football. Why am I wrong back there?
He will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Buccaneers heading out. It's the 5th-year man, Jameis Winston, in charge. The big key for Jameis this year is finding a way to avoid those turnovers. They've been his undoing during his tenure in Tampa. It's no secret. 14 interceptions again last year, plus 7 fumbles in just 9 games played.
Tampa Bay, I don't know who Tampa Bay plays. Let me look.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
Peyton Barber had his best year running the football in 2018, and he was 9th in the league last year in rushing attempts. The only issue, yards per carry. Total yards under 900. New head coach Bruce Arians, he believes he can improve his efficiency.
49ers.
After the pickup of 5,
So we're
here's
bringing the
2nd and
Packers
5.
and Bears, Chiefs and Jaguars, Colts and Chargers, Cowboys and Giants, Buccaneers and 49ers, and Steelers and Patriots are the games we'll bring you week 1.
Delay of game, offense.
Going to get the snap off in time as the delay of game penalty on Tampa Bay.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun.
So Winston will see him playing the entire first half, and then we'll see the backup quarterback
get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
for
midfield.
the
A game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we
I don't know
see,
about
we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face
when they
it, that's
put
what we
their
absolutely live
backup
for. How
in,
about that one?
That was
and
great.
if
And
they
what our
put the
camera
backup
missed was the
in.
fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. To throw is Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jameis to throw him.
Up
He's
to
going to
level.
fire one deep, middle of the
Almost.
field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And let's run through the Dolphins defense.
The competition to go to the Pro Bowl and safety is fierce in the NFL. But Rashad Jones makes his case year in and year out as one who should go.
A week from today, we'll preview week 1 of the NFL season. You get the Thursday game, the Sunday games, and the Monday game. Because there's 2 Monday games, so we'll do Monday.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
We'll tell you what Monday games we have, what Sunday games we have, and what Thursday game we have.
They'll try and run here with Barber.
So we have a first down and 10 for Tampa Bay.
But not before picking up the first.
So again, those are teams that will bring you coverage of week 1.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice game.
We'll have 2 games on Sunday. Yeah, we'll have 1 game on Thursday, 2 games on Sunday, and 2 games on Monday. So 5 games between Thursday and Monday. And that'll be all throughout the week, the course of this NFL season.
5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10
we'll have,
here.
And
they still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
On Thursday, we'll have a game on Friday. We'll have 2 on Saturday. Week 1 we'll have 1 on Sunday, but that won't be every week that you'll have a game on those days. We'll actually have 6 games.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
And then normally it's just Thursday, Friday, and then 2 on Saturday, so 4 games.
To take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
That's the college football
sometimes
season.
You just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go
pro
get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
College games will be taped. They won't be live.
Andre Ellington, his first carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Pro games
leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And
Winston gives to Barber, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand,
matchups, big
you
name
go through your
teams.
offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Throughout the season, Oklahoma State, you'll see some Alabama games. You will not see these teams
from the red zone now. Winston got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
As we end the quarter, Miami
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up.
They're a little bit away from.
Now Ellington lost the football. It's out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover.
Are close in NFL. Chiefs, Texans, and Cowboys. You want to count the Broncos and Denver? Yeah.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20.
That'll be a pick six. So we'll bring it back.
It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Now it's going to be 10-0.
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
That's a different reason.
As Tampa Bay's offense trots out here, Charles, let's look ahead to this season. You know, you and I have talked before about Marcus Mariota and this being a big year for him in Tennessee. Well, his draft mate, Jameis Winston, this is kind of a big year for him under center.
You're exactly right. Both of them in their 5th year. Remember, Winston was the #1 pick in that draft. Mariota was number 2. And it's not that Jameis Winston hasn't been coached and coached well before. He's had quarterback gurus in his career at Tampa, but now Bruce Arians, the head coach, that may be the ultimate quarterback guru. And also his offensive coordinator is a former quarterback in the NFL. So if it doesn't happen this year for him, I don't know when it does. But the early returns seem promising. He looked pretty good in the early going.
Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead.
I don't know why in
that doesn't
the...
work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Long, or a last name that's particularly long, it breaks off and it starts on one line and then goes down to the next line. It's like, really?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Those 2 words in that.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Parker. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
In the broadcast zones, it takes the E and share and put it on the next line. And if you don't read it right, it looks like the E button. E button. And the broadcast ending.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So it just looks,
now Drake.
When you see the
it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with
your
a
phone
2nd and 3.
or on your computer,
Drake, he was kind of underutilized last
or on
year
your
when Adam
iPad.
Gase was head coach. Only 7 starts, but now he's going to get a chance under new head coach Brian Flores to really showcase his talent. He certainly flashed his diverse playmaking abilities this season to go 9 touchdowns, 5 through the air, and 4 on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Why that's the only thing it does it, and I don't know why it does it.
3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick, and he finds Stills complete, and he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Former quarterback,
first target, first catch, and a first down. Now a draw play with Drake, and he'll just plow right into a host of tackles. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
That way we'll only be down 13 points, which is
play fake.
2 touchdowns.
Looking for the end zone.
It'll be incomplete. That was definitely out of bounds.
Out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Hopefully we get some
seventh play now on this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw, Fitzpatrick.
Oh no, touchdown.
Stills has got it. Touchdown Miami. Kenny Stills there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Okay, well,
extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
So we'll bring it to you one way or the other.
Offense now heading back out onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't want to.
Final games that you'll see.
Let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
You'll see Mason Rudolph start. Roethlisberger will sit out just to have
Winston now.
not to worry about injury.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be taken
don't want to
down,
start
but
the
not
starters
before they work it
too
across
much in this because you don't want them to
pick up of 25.
get injured and not be able to play week 1 of the regular season. You want Roethlisberger and those players to be healthy when it comes to week 1 of the regular season. That way you can have a healthy starting quarterback, not an injured starting quarterback. And then you're starting the backup.
This
if you have an
finding
injured
its
starting
legs
quarterback.
now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I think that gives the backup rep
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Action come
left side here, that's complete to Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Winston leaves it with Barber on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston.
Well, I think he'll be open, yeah. There he is.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35.
The first 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
And there was absolutely zero pressure.
Why does the NFL have to have 2-minute warnings?
3rd down, and he has all the time in the world.
College does not have
eventually
2-minute
find
warnings.
an open
High school
receiver
does
for a
not have
first down
2-minute
pickup.
warnings. It's only the pros that have 2-minute warnings. Like has 2-minute warnings. I don't even think Canadian. I think Canadian football has the 1-minute warning. I think Arena football has a 1-minute warning.
Come up on 1st and 10.
Pro sports is the only one that has the 1 or 2-minute warning.
They go play action. Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here, we get the ball back quickly. And we have 3 times.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oklahoma City is under excessive heat warning. Wow. Yowzer. I'm glad I got out this morning.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd and 11 now, Fitzpatrick. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
Well, it's still 18 right now. They still have over half the field to go.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. He's going to go. Albert Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson. 82 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
Well, let's see if they can't come back in
as soon as the guy catches the football.
But
work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
All right.
fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
So 3 timeouts to go.
And look now at the game so far for Jameis Winston. And I guess right now, as we look at some of his struggles today, the turn next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that, because that's where his head needs to be. Exactly what you said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play. As if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now. They've already gotten to him a few times. They want to keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
Well, they disrupted already for 3 INTs. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Winston. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
We're going to use a timeout.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
It's the, I don't know what we call that. It's the button in between the options and the share. It's that little D-pad, whatever.
Here's Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The Steven's not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
That'll be a first down for Tampa Bay.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call
down
it.
the field, call a timeout.
The first down throw for Winston.
Maybe a field goal here.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run the draw with Barber. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
All right, we're going to do it here.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Yeah, okay, so that'll be halftime.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something.
It got his man complete. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Winston. Completion left side to Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Christian Wilkins, his second sack of the night.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Okay. Suggestion, go for 2.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
All right, let's see here.
To throw, Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line.
All right, we'll see what happens to Tampa Bay here. They need to
and
get
he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Right. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Rashad Jones.
I got to stop trying to
goes
interception.
up to his own 17-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it, and I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away. Fielded just inside the 20.
That was not a good return.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that doesn't matter.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On play action, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Do they go for it? Do they go for it?
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
Yes, they go for it.
Wow.
It's preseason. You're down 31.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st down, Drake. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Over here, but
on 2nd down and 4, Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
I think he's got
a 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
We'll see what happens here.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
That's a nice return there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it cost every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
I'm going to challenge that. Can we challenge that?
Being able to hit a moving target against his zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Jameis throwing here, that's complete to Perriman. First target, first catch, and a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. Jameis now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Jameis to throw it. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
What the? If I want to hit me, got me more yards by pairing the fumble down the field than when we fumbled it. Weird.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing, Winston. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kiko Alonso in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. And he's got it. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with a touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown Scott Miller taking it in. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
That was what they needed right there. That was something.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. That we'll see what the big tight end Mike Gesicki and the rest of the offense has in store. And a bounce back here for him after a slow start. And sometimes that's how it goes with tight ends. Those catches in their games, they can go in waves at that position.
And you get so locked into stopping them that you think, okay, hey, look at that. We've held them down. The best ones, you really don't hold down for an entire game. They're going to get their catches. Your job is to keep them from being big-time catches. They break you down totally.
Throwing on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick on the left side. This is Stills. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down. Drake And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Fitzpatrick. And his throw is incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. But defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Fitzpatrick, and that is incomplete.
Do they go for it? Do they kick the field goal?
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
That's good.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Evans has it left side. 23 yards, the final tally.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they've peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Winston now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That one.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I've seen him come back.
Cameron Brate there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5
rather than 11.
Finish things off.
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom, indeed.
10 instead of 11. 2 touchdowns down. Get them anyways. Well, actually, if you don't know, then well, we're gonna go for the.
Gay is on for the point after.
We're gonna go for the.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
I'll make them count. Come on. What's counting?
So that drive, 4 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
That is what Tampa Bay needed.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
I said 2 touchdowns for Patrick. I did not say that touchdown for
his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came up with a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown. One play later.
3 touchdowns now.
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very active.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now Winston and the Bucs down by 12. Less than 90 seconds to go. Winston. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1st down, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Christian Wilkins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. To try again after the sack. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But
and
this time, the big
game,
swing was
taken,
taken,
and it didn't 45-33.
Nice play by them on
it was a closer game in this one than in my 41-11 game the last time I played the pro. I don't know why that guy was like Shaquille O'Neal.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle
45-33, but still a good game nonetheless, even though they lose in this game.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL
that's not as bad as 41-11. A 12-point loss is not as bad as 41-11. So that'll do it for us. Again, the final score, that'll do it for me and the Rush Hour Renegade and Monday Night Football coverage and Madden NFL gameplay for you. Until tomorrow, this has been the YouTuber sign off. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see y'all next time.